Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to take a look at the new Tinkaton, which is going to be available for an event in 2 weeks, which is going to be very interesting. Today we're going to take a look at the event news here. Here, for example, the graphics from Galax and what this Pokemon was going to be able to do there. Of course, things will mostly change or can still change until this event is going to be released here, 16th of April until the 22nd of April. We're going to have here Tinkaton and Tinkaton as well as Tinkaton as a release. And this is one of the, I guess, most favorable Pokemon from this generation, which people wanted to have in the game. And here it is. It has a ginormous hammer, and there's going to be a very cool avatar pose that costs $5 but trust me, I will buy that one because it is the best pose ever in Pokemon Go. I have to say, there's never been a better one. Anyway, there's going to be here the event. And as you see here, Team Go rocket balloons will appear more frequently, which I could see that there maybe is going to be a Team Go rocket takeover event maybe later on, which might get announced for like the end of this one, for maybe the April 20th or something. Because it's kind of an interesting bonus that the Team Go rocket balloons just appear more often. Maybe it's going to be like a takeover event eventually then afterwards, but we don't know. 1.5 egg hedge distance, which is very important because you're only going to get the Tinkaton in the 7km eggs during this event. So you need to hedge as many 7km eggs as possible. There's going to be some other Pokemon in there as well. And there's going to be a shiny boost and a new costume release. As we'll see here as well, there's the Floragato costume, which is going to be an interesting one. Is it the evolution of it? I don't actually know the name of it, but this one going to get a shiny boost as well as like a new outfit, which you can see here already. Looks really cool. I definitely would like to build this for the Great League. Can we build this for the Great League? I want to take a look at this later. But as you see here, there's going to be the encounter pool. We're going to get Quagsire, which is a funny walk Pokemon to just find in the wild. Shuckle, which is a rare Pokemon to be fair. Slugma got buffed this season. I would really recommend you to get yourself a good Makago if you're just starting into PvP. We have Nosepass, which is an okay Pokemon, not as great anymore. Like both Spark as well as Rock Throw are not as great. Spark got nerfed, Rock Throw is not as great, generally speaking. We have here one that got also double buffed actually, with both Frostus as well as Glady getting a booster season. Of course, we're gonna get the new costume, the starters from Paldea, and the Cap Pikachu, which knows a Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle, generally speaking, is not a great move, sadly. Like for this Pokemon itself, like for PvP, like you don't really want to use Pikachu in general in PvP most of the times. But Volt Tackle is basically just Wild Charge that does 10 less damage and does -1, like only -1 defense. Wish that Volt Tackle gets a little bit of a buff, maybe in the future. Maybe they're going to give it to like Raichu as well. I think Raichu would be able to learn as well. Yeah, definitely does learn it as well. So it'd be cool to have maybe even a better Wild Charge for the Pikachu line. Right now it's sadly just a little bit of a worse Wild Charge. But here we see in like research encounters you're going to be able to get Cap Pikachu, which is both in the wild as well as in there. But here we see already with a different background that Cap Pikachu is going to be a bit rarer in the wild. We have raids here, we're gonna get this Pokemon as well. We have like 3-star raids where we get Charizard, the Metagross as well, but also like the new costume. And we have like this $5 event themed avatar pose and Tinkaton. And this is definitely something that I really would like to do and definitely gonna purchase because look at this pose. Here we have the official blog post. Look at this pose. I want this one. Like imagine, like this is gonna be the pose in game. Like what? You have a hammer, like you have literally a hammer that you can string around. Imagine going up against someone like this in PvP. Isn't that awesome? Like, trust me, I will get this one. I'm also gonna put like the ball gay costume on as well at the same time. And that is gonna be my outfit for the next foreseeable future there basically, because of what is this pose. I love it. Anyway, here is also from official, of course, GoHub here, the event as well. And what we see as well on GoHub though is, we see actually a little bit of a trailer. I haven't seen this one yet for the Horizons event. We're gonna see here the official trailer from Pokemon Go featuring Pokemon from the series, which is really, really interesting as well. And we see actually some nice stuff here. Like it's really, really cool to see like a little bit of a trailer for an event. And of course here we're gonna see like the new Tinkaton getting its debut, and this Pokemon is going to be such a cool one. There's going to be some snapshots as well, where we're going to get like some special encounters, which is kind of nice. But yeah, Tinkaton only from X so far, so you want to kind of trade for that one to get good PvP IVs, because as you can see here as well on Go Hub, this Pokemon has some interesting moves, especially for PvP, not so much for PvE. As you see here, max stats are going to be 2544 CP, and as you see as well on Go Hub here is that we're going to have Fairy Wind as a fast move, which is crazy good for PvP. We have Hery Slam, which is not that great for PvP, to be fair. It is, I think, 80 damage and 50 energy. Yeah, this is of course the PvE stats as far as I know. No, it's actually the trainer battle stats, never mind. I am wrong with that one, it's only 70 damage, so it's even worse than I expected. But still gonna be an okay coverage move. You have Play Rough here, which is a bit more expensive in PvP here with 60 energy, which is not really worth it as much. But you have Brutal Swing, which is a great bait move, and then Heavy Slam, which is gonna give you some good coverage. And you have the best typing in the game. Like Fairy and Steel, while we have a few Fairy and Steel type Pokemon already in Pokemon Go, they're usually not performing that well because either of the stats or because of the move pool. We have a great move pool and we have very solid PvP stats. Like this is the end, like the final evolution, and you need X Alchemy basically for the Open Ultra League. And you see he already has lower attack than defense and HP, which means it has great stats for PvP. And as you can see as well on PvPoke, that this is going to have like 2132 overall stats. As a Tinkaton, you need a level 25.5, so for egg hatches, you're always going to be able to get it below the CP that you need to have, so it's always kind of guaranteed that you can at least get one for Great League. But this Pokemon looks absolutely insane in the current meta, and gonna be an instant meta Pokemon, so I can't wait for this one. Tinkaton here again as well. Actually, Flash Cannon for the Ultra League apparently is a better move. But look at this. This Pokemon has so much potential. You need to have here actually maybe even Egg IVs. Yeah, you need Egg IVs for the Open Ultra League. So that's kind of cool. They can kind of try to get this one. But yeah, getting the X Alchemy for this Pokemon gonna be quite a bit of a difficult one. Because, yeah, you need to hatch them all to get this. But you can walk with it as well. But yeah, that's going to be a very cool Pokemon. It's going to be a very nice event as well. Let me know down below what you think about it. I do think it's going to be a great event to go for. And I want to see something really quick as well, just for the end on, forgot the name of it. It is the Floragato. I was actually correct with it. Can Floragato be played in the Open Great League? Because you know that I'm going to do that. Yes, you can do it. I actually did play that one before. Sadly, it doesn't have the great move pool that the Evolution has with like Night Slash. But you can play it there. Maybe you're going to get the costume version for this one as well for the Great League to win against the Gastrodon. Would have been funny if you would have lost against it. But yeah, Floragato is going to get in there as well. Sadly, you cannot evolve it, which maybe you can do in the future. Depends on what happens in the anime. But this is going to be it for this video. What do you think about this one? Like, I think Tinkaton is going to be a very cool Pokemon. I can't wait for this event. I think it's going to be a great event to play. Again, they're going to be 7km X as well. I think they're going to be more than just the 4, but if it's just the 4, you're going to have a very solid chance of getting the Tinkaton, which would be really, really cool. So that would be kind of a nice thing as well. But again, it's going to be egg hatches. It's only the 4 though. Okay, then that's going to be kind of cool. So yeah, most likely a 25% chance of getting this Pokemon. That seems fair, especially with a 1.5 egg hatch distance. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to grind this event. I'm definitely going to try to make some content towards the Tinkaton. This Pokemon looks like a lot of fun. And that's going to be it for this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you most likely later with a different one. But yeah, definitely go out grinding and I will see you then. Bye bye.